Hey Virgos, welcome to June 2019. That's so crazy. I pulled out cards and then I was like, this doesn't feel right. But the air sign was underneath the deck. So the air sign was around. And then I redid it and now it's like a completely different reading. So at the end of the day, Virgo, June 2019 is really a huge focus on your intuition. Like you're going to need to really use your gut instinct a lot, and you can't deviate from it. You can't allow that inner critic to say, well, are you sure that that's really the case? Just go with it. Even if it doesn't logically make sense, but your gut is nagging you and you're feeling it in your body, especially in your stomach, because Virgos rule the digestive tract. Listen to your body. If you have a gut feeling about someone, something, or something somebody said, just realize that your intuition is on point this month and don't allow anybody, including yourself, to convince you otherwise, okay? So your intuition, and then also the Queen of Wands, so a female fire sign. That's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So a female fire sign, and you not knowing where that relationship is going, not knowing where that partnership is going. So it's a one-on-one partnership. Female fire sign. You're going to really need to trust your intuition when it comes to this person. So it might not even somebody that you're like in a love relationship with. It could be, your son's girlfriend or your daughter's, your daughter's girlfriend. It could be, or your daughter's friend. It could be anybody that you have some sort of connection to. Female fire sign, really abundant. Like they have a lot, but they're critical. They comb through details because they have this sense of superiority because of their abundance, like because of their money. And it's gross. Like it's competitive and it's very like keeping up with the Joneses. And you intuitively realize that they're not rooted in reality. That fire sign energy is like they're spending like they're imaginary millionaires, and it's bothering you because it is indirectly affecting your power, aka your finances. This person's ideas about their abundance. It does irk you in some way, okay? So use your intuition on that. What June 2019 is talking about, though, Virgo, is some form of deception. Somebody taking from you, taking away your ability to change, taking away your sense of freedom, your fun. Like you just feel very trapped by this idea that this person is taking from you, okay? So it's turning into a little bit of an obsession. Like you just, like I said, intuitively know that somebody is taking from you. The obstacle and the aid to this energy is the Three of Cups, which is all about fun, socializing with other women, with other females, speaking your truth. It's that three energy. So it's all about vocalizing to your tribe, speaking your truth out there, being authentic, being very positive and optimistic. These are all the obstacles plus the aids to this deception. So it's the reason why you have been able to be deceived. Either, partying too much, being escaping too much through drugs, alcohol, or, just not there. My mom's a Virgo, and a lot of times she'll be sitting there. I'm like, are you even here? Like she's so in her mind. But yeah, a lot of the times that escapism is the reason why you haven't been able to pinpoint the deception and have proof, although you intuitively know it. So it's what's needed, but it's also going to be that obstacle to getting to the root of it. Okay. Subconsciously, you got to move on. This has been a reoccurring card for you guys for a while. You got to let go. You got to move on. But that fear of lack of security, lack of stability, especially if you're a Moon in Virgo. Moon in Virgos, they emotionally need stability and security. And that's why, my husband is holding 2 government jobs, even though he hates them both. But that Moon in Virgo is like, I need to feel secure. I need to feel like nothing can, if anything were to happen, I still am rooted and grounded. But it's actually ending up holding us back, right? So it is time. And you subconsciously know that if you just have the courage to move on and not worry and recognize that the universe is so abundant and will take care of you, and to jump without seeing the net and just trusting that the net will materialize after you do the jump, you subconsciously realize that, but your responsibilities and your sense of duty to serve those and provide for the people that you care about is really holding you back. You're very positive though. This is a great month for positivity and optimism. So this is the month to really manifest something, to really say, hey, However, there's a lot of distractions with the deception and the past. So this is how people are viewing you right now, you know, a young earth sign. So really in your energy, but almost like immaturely, like they're looking at you as if it's like you just learned some things in life. Like you really don't know the whole story. It's like maybe they're thinking that you're too grounded and you're too realistic. So they're like, you know, Virgo just wouldn't understand because they're not a dreamer, you know, depending on your moon sign, of course, and your rising sign. They're thinking that, okay, Virgo is just too grounded, you know, really not able to expand. Okay. That's how people are viewing you. Right. Family and friends, big changes, big sudden changes. So the deception is going to affect the family and your friends. The deception will absolutely affect the family and friends. It's going to knock a lot of pride out of people. A lot of people's ego will be kind of knocked to the side because they're going to have to get real and they're going to have to be authentic. Your bullshit radar is going to be like, okay, what's your truth? What is the truth? And that's going to create a huge shift in your family and friends, which is a good thing in my opinion. Hope and fear, as we were just talking about with you thinking about moving on and subconsciously wanting to move on, that's a hope and fear. Hope and fear is holding on to something, that one energy source, that one job, that one, you know, whatever, holding on to it, and just all of these other opportunities passing you by. Because I find that, like, I think this is a normal thing that people, when they're in a position, they're like, I'd rather look for a job while I have a job so that I have that sense of security. But what that shows the universe is that you're not actually serious, right? Because it's like, well, is Virgo actually willing to let go and trust that I'll provide? That trust and faith is 100% needed when it comes to this new venture that's been trying to come in for a long time, but there's no space. If you already have space filled, why would the universe ever even come and try and fill that void, right? So it is time to at least consider how you can possibly make the steps to move on. Because although Virgo, you've been very positive and optimistic, this air sign, this masculine energy air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they're breaking your heart. They are just breaking your heart in pieces. And I don't know if it's because of the deception. I don't know if it's because of the past. I don't know if it's because of your unwillingness to move, to change, to move on. But it's gotten now to a point where, like, heartbroken, pain, sorrow, worry, it's now manifested into this pain. And that, like I said, that really worries me because my husband has a lot of Virgo energy and I'm an air sign and I'm very masculine, as you can tell. But big changes, Virgo. It is time to let go before the universe is like, I'm going to push you, right? Because a lot of the times when we don't take control, the universe is like, this has to happen no matter what for the greater good. And because you're not doing it, I'm going to push you to do it. I'm going to force you to do it, and you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it at all. It's very like Saturn energy when you don't listen to the universe, when you resist it. So I'm urging you guys, go with your intuition, intuitively, subconsciously. You know you have to move on from something. You know there's deception there when it comes to how distracted you've been. You know that there's pain that's been bubbling from the past. And you know that people are kind of looking at you like you're not all there, that you're some, you know, young idiot that whatever isn't going to care or something like that. That needs to change. And the way to do that is to take control over the things that you can control, which is your career, which is your job, which is your day-to-day, which is who you serve. You know, you have control over that. Even your diet and exercise. I was just reading something that was saying the first way that you can demonstrate willpower and self-control is through your diet. If you can decide what you put in your body, everything else is going to be so easy, right? Because it is hard, especially if you're trying to go vegan or vegetarian. Like, that's a huge commitment. But making those small decisions says that everything else ends up being easy. I have control over even the decisions I make when it comes to the food I make and eat. That one small decision, that one small act of control will trickle out, and you'll feel like you have more control over other things, and you won't feel like you're constantly resisting what's going on in your life, okay? So harder month, Virgo, trust your gut, trust your intuition, get your head right, you know, just stay focused. Don't allow distractions to pull you away from what's in front of you. Don't allow the past, aka and also the anticipation for the future, the past, aka memories. Don't allow those to dictate what's going on in your present moment, because presently you need to put some attention there, because there's something just not on. There's something not good, something off, especially with this air sign and the fire sign, right? Okay, that's all I have for you guys. Please keep me posted on everything. Let me know what's going on. As always, if you need a personalized reading, my details are below, and I use astrology and numerology in all my readings. Love you, Virgos, so much, and I will see you next month. Bye, guys.